Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see you yet again. Sorry for using the same introduction 2 times. Anyways, I was just enjoying my coffee since I usually don't record today, but I was gonna make an exception because there was a new patch out for Trove today. And for those of you who don't know, Trove is a free-to-play game made by Tryon. Yep. And you need to download the glyph launchers to actually get it. But now I'm gonna go on with the first I'm gonna start with basic instructions like, hey, what's that up in the corner over there? And that's the qubit meter. You need to do a certain number of dungeons every day to get full of the qubits. And with the qubits you can buy, for example, all these classes. They cost around 8,000 and 5,000 qubits. Why there's a difference, I don't really know. But the new ones cost 8,000. And since it's a free-to-play game, you have the little credits here that you can buy at the store and get. So you can buy costumes if you ever want that for some reason. When you start this game, you start with a mount, but you can buy better mounts from the store, and you can actually just find mounts while exploring or doing dungeons. And all the goods are basically like, hey, premium stuff and the blocks that you can use to build and craft other things is basically you can farm. So a lot of things you can farm and don't really need to buy for premium currency if you don't want to. And a lot of the all the things that I know about so far you can trade with other players who have bought them, but they tend to be a bit more expensive. I could go into what all of these are, but for now I wanted to show you guys the new class that came out today. And it can remind me of Link from The Legend of Zelda. You can use a bow, and every third strike there's a super version. And there's a boomerang, and if you catch it you reset the cooldown of all your skills. And it also do like a 1-second stun, as far as I've heard. Although it's a bit worthless for me right now since I don't really have any skills, since I wanted to start on level 1 for you guys. And since it's also a bit of an introduction to Trove, so I wanted to show you how you level. So since I've gotten a bit in actual Trove, I could make all those portals by myself. But if you do the tutorial, you will also get to know how you do, and there's also free versions available. I just like not having to leave my guild world for anything. And you have a mount, which is pretty standard. You start with 2 jumps, so that's nice. Although I have a pet or ally as they are called, which gives me 3 jumps because I like jumping. And that's this is a level 3 dungeon, which I would like to show you later, but for now I have to skip it because I don't really want to do one on level 1 with only 1 skill. So I'm gonna run over to that flower over there and hopefully I won't fail too bad in the dungeon. I would describe the game as like a mix between Diablo and Minecraft. Yeah, that seems like a good way to describe it as. But a nice feature they have is these cornerstones. Everyone gets a certain one, and everyone can just claim a cornerstone and I need to repair my window. And just build their own house in the tiny little square, however they want. Yeah, and that works as like a save point basically. Yeah, that's really nice, and I have a lot of things on me. What I have learned so far about this class is that it's very cooldown based, and that's not really my thing, but I'm gonna make it a level 20 at least, so I have that a part of the way. I will ask why I want it on, or I will explain why I want it on level 20 as soon as I have completed this dungeon. So just you wait. And there. Do I need... Oh, I can transfer. And for our first dungeon we didn't get a boss. We got just a totem which spawns usually first 3 mobs, and then as you kill those it spawns 4, but I will show you. And while I kill these, I can talk about that it's pretty standard controls. We use the ordinary W, ASD, and yeah. And that guy is annoying because he felt like, hey, I'm gonna stand on this thing and jump. And you attack with left click, use a skill with right click, and also 1 and 2. Yeah. For those of you not knowing what that little green thing around me was, is a effect I have on my potion. And it's really nice to have. I like being immortal because you never know what happens. And I don't really have access to so many potions anyways right now. So now we level up, and we also got a little reward for doing the dungeon. You always get a reward. And the fun thing about this class is that you can use either bows or you can use swords, and I'm gonna use swords just because I can. Now for the exit. I'm gonna go over to this Super Mario looking plant. That's not the entrance. Here's the entrance. And then you can see the fighting style change as well, which would be weird if you attacked with the sword in the same way as you did with the bow. So yeah. Oh, it's modeled after the Ashbringer from World of Warcraft probably. Oh well, I like it. Boop, boop, boop. I'm so looking forward to leveling up so I can show you the first skill that you get access to. Oh, other than the boomerang, but yeah. If I remember correct, you get it on level 3. I will probably enjoy the sword more just because with swords they tend to deal more of fun AoE damage, and later in the game you can just pull things on you and oh, I got a blue bow and just kill everything. So yeah. Yeah. Well, it is better, but I want to keep using the sword a bit more. Although, yeah, I want to be more like Link from the Legend of Zelda, so I'm gonna use swords, which is kind of weird because usually I prefer to be the range and magic guy in games when I can. So yeah, you're actually seeing me in a game where I prefer melee. Well, at least in the beginning. Towards more endgame, if you want to call it that. It's yeah. It's more fun to be ranged because you don't have to have so much HP and tank and yeah, just kill stuff. Yay, a hat! This game focuses a lot on gear, and it's also very gear dependent and all about the gear. About that gear, no trouble. What more was I gonna say? Did I forget something? Well, oh, right. The thing I was gonna say is that a lot of the dungeons and items are user made. Also, the costumes, which I showed earlier, that you could use premium currency for. That's also some of them user made. So there's some talented people out there. Although I have seen some guild worlds through the stream from the team, and they are pretty amazing, some of them, I have to admit. Wish I was as awesome builder as they. Although I prefer to just play alone anyways. So this is a thing that happens sometimes, that yeah, the mob either just disappear or yeah, just fall off a ledge or something. So now I got my second skill, or first skill, depending on how you look at it. And that's the bomb. I'm gonna use it here on the little chest and show you. Oh, so oh, I didn't know the actual placing of the bomb did damage. I thought it was just the explosion. For those of you wondering why or how I can fly, it's you need to be rank 20, then you can get a pair of wings, or you can buy a pair of wings, or you can find a pair of wings. Well, you can find more than a pair, but yeah. But I was lucky enough to get these, although I am high ranked, but those wings are cool because I like purple. Purple and green are among my favorite colors. For those of you being interested in that. Actually, I'm gonna meet a person tomorrow, and I'm gonna discuss logo for my YouTube channel. So that would be interesting. Oh, right, now it's actually useful for me to use the bow. And there I got the last gear piece. So you have like a weapon, a face, a hat, and a ring, but I'm not gonna bother with that until level 10 anyways, cause I don't need to. Also, that bomb, similar to the Legend of Zelda, you can destroy walls, so that's fine, fun. This game is pretty easy to get into, but it's also very grindy. I remember when I was leveling one of the professions called rune crafting. I will maybe talk about that in a later episode, but I spent just days farming some shards in the Skyrim. Well, first I spent days just to farm the materials for the Skyrim, cause it's meant to be a guild thing, but I like doing things solo, so I got all the mats all by myself. But who knows, maybe I will open up the guild to other people in the future. Who knows? I'm gonna place... Oh. There you are. Hello, and this is my face. And we are back. I can show you that. This is the welcome screen. There. I still haven't learned my way around the camera, but there. You can see the top title, not really interesting for me, because I don't want to buy stuff, but you can see what's new in the actual game, and you can see what bonus you get every day. I love the weekends, because you get extra qubits then, because that's the thing you have to wait for the most. So this world is for 1, 2, 3. Do I want to go in? Now let's man up and do 4 to 5. Well, let's see how much server survives. Also, there's boats, just so you know, with cannons. And there's like a little mini game out on the sea where you can hit things with just the... Oh, I should claim the free experience here. Or gear, just because I can. And then continue on my way. There! And just hit them like that, and they destroy, and you get 5 flux. It's really amazing. Well, it's fun. And I did not do that one because it's a level 3 dungeon. I can probably do it, but that means I will have to play together with people. That scares me. Well, actually, in Trove I don't like playing with people cause a lot of them just mount up and run through the entire dungeon, and I don't like that. I want to kill everything. Also, I know that you get a lot of gear that way. Oh, I wasn't close enough. Who will? So if I just stand here, I just didn't really... Oh, I almost died. It didn't really do so much damage as I thought it would. Although I suppose it's meant that you are gonna spam it. And, yeah, just be able to spam as much as possible. The thing I'm looking forward to is the second skill, which is also known as the ultimate. And yeah, that would be fun. It's pretty much as it says, like, hey, it's a really good skill. Blue face! Oh, right. Not that level yet, since I got here too early. Let's do the lighthouse, ladies and gentlemen. I should say something else than ladies and gentlemen, but it seems weird to say just people. Maybe I should start calling you my friends. Yeah, that will save some time as well, and just say ladies and gentlemen. If people wondering what my goal is with this channel and game, it's mostly just to entertain people, and if I can make someone stay happy with, or a bit better at least, then I have done my job. Yeah. Oh. And invulnerable. I think it might be. You might think that it would be easier to just catch it in melee, but it seems hard. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, I have a bomb. I wonder if there's something secret. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this bomb. I love bombs. So nice. Yeah, just because I can, I'm gonna do that. That actually kind of looks pretty. Well, I'm gonna go to land and show you more dungeons than just the ordinary standard ones. When I do that, I'm gonna see if I can, yeah, that I want. I want that. Yeah, sure. Let's start. No, I don't want to start. Oh, while I'm here, in this game you can also find vendors, although just in the Treasure Island biome. This little pirate ship. Well, you can find vendors in like the hub and such, but these guys sell random stuffs. This guy just sells sails, which I one day will have them all. Right now they sell pets, so I'm trying to get those as well. So yeah, that will be interesting. I really like the concept of having two sets of weapon on a class, although some of them might not be so nice to have two weapons on, like the mages. Yeah, like the mages. And for people wondering, there's like no set items in the manner that this weapon also always have this stat, since all of it are randomized. Yeah, totally randomized. And for those wondering why I took a turn just around there, it's because I really want Glim, and we use that for the pirate vendors and also other things. I'm gonna try this. So many mobs, and this is why I like the sword, because this would take forever with a bow. Yeah, it would, and it's no fun. I have to kite so much and it feels like a waste of time. Also, standard, everyone has bombs. You know, land somewhere and just show you that. I would like to get something out of it and show you something else while I'm at it. Oh, awesome. Oh, even awesomer. This is a Symphonium. I love that because you can expand your guild world and other things with it. Usually I use it to craft portals. But you can use your bomb like that and just, yeah, and you're awesome. You also have two different modes in this. You have a adventure mode and a build mode. Right now I'm see-through, so I'm in the build mode. But mobs can still see me. But you mostly use it to farm blocks with right click, and you place blocks with left click. And yeah, that's basically it. The reason I really like killing mobs is because that's actually where I have gotten my best in sloth items. In this game it's called Shadow. Yeah. Although they are adding a new, better version of Shadow, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it's out today or if it's coming next week. They were doing some improvement to the forging, although I haven't really talked about the forging because it feels weird to talk about the forging, since it will be updated next week anyway, so might as well wait until then. If people like my video, and I do not mean like you have to press like, because you You press like if you like it, and otherwise you don't. It's up to you. I don't like asking people for like, hey, like and subscribe. I assume people are smart enough to actually subscribe to people they want to see more of and like videos they like. It's as simple as that. You are independent people and you can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's my thought on it. Well, I love running around that, yeah, even though I don't do the dungeon. I usually just run around. Oh, here we have another resource. I'm gonna take this. What? Yes, bye. No, I do the bomb. This is formosite, and it's mostly used for items, like crafting for your house and guild, and I actually got block recipes. I never get block recipes. I have to craft them all. Oh well. Ooh, I have not actually seen this dungeon. I wonder if it's new, or if I'm not really in the Feyland so much. Oh, I'm gonna do it. All monsters have a chance to drop a certain item, which is kind of special for that zone, although some items like sticky ichor and sometimes fairy dust can be found in different biomes. A fun thing I usually do when I do dungeons, because I actually like doing dungeons, is only using the maximum of 2 jumps. And I'm not sure I can do actually this dungeon, I'm not sure. Although I see a torch here. So if I... Okay, that's part of the dungeon. And the thing with random generated worlds is that the dungeons might spawn in where oh, this was actually a level 3 one. Oh well, I can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yes, for you guys. Yes, for you guys. And me a bit, because they tend to have more experience in gear. Yes. Okay, nothing there. And I'm back at the same place again. You're trapped, and I walked into the fire. Every MMO player ever is shouting at me right now, don't stand in the fire! And they are completely correct. You should not stand in fire. Unless in some bosses where you actually are supposed to stand in fire. Just to mess with people. Nothing this though. I haven't seen any good fires yet. And there you saw I completed the daily quest, so to say, and I got my 500 qubits. Now I have only 1000 qubits. I don't know what to spend my qubits on right now. I'm thinking on either buying wings or a mount, or if I just spend it on the potions. I'm very focused right now on oh right, I can talk to you about that. Yes, take a little break in the dungeons. Here you can see my... no, you can't see, because my face is in the way. I'm just gonna fix that. No, I'm not, because I haven't set that up. Well, I can't move. Oh, I am Mastery Rank 93. You need 100 points for every Mastery Rank. You get that by leveling up, collecting anything, basically. Yeah. And you get certain rewards. You can even get the premium currency as a reward, but since it's just master reward, it's very limited. Last time I got 1000 cubits and 3% max health, and that's the master reward is shared between all classes, so yeah, it's quite nice. I'm trying to get to 100 so I can get that chaos factor coin. So I will be able to get a chest which might contain rare or other cool stuff every day. For each chaos coin I have, I only have one though, for those wondering. So yeah. And I'm stuck in some other class right now in my head, because I always do the right click first and then do the actual skill. Oh right, I have been playing the pirate captain a lot, and there you place down the turret first and then you do the things. I could do a preview of all the other classes if guys or my friends are interested in that. And I know I said the thing about my just mounting through the dungeon, but I'm still exploring. It's fine. I'm still exploring and I'm stopping to kill everything. And here it's basically a walk down, and that's now we're gonna fight a 3-star boss, and that's among the harder things. You can enter another thing that's harder called Shadow Arena, but that doesn't get really any interesting until level 10, because that's the world you can start finding it in. Maybe, yeah, I will probably get level 5 from this. And with the master rank, like, a lot of things gets easier. Just because you get so much more health, well, more health, and you do more damage, so that's also nice. Oh, I got my skill, but I killed the boss. But yeah, I didn't really explore this entire dungeon, but yeah, yeah, I see you. Cause in level 3 dungeon, the traps doesn't stop when I should really light up my room more when I'm playing. I'm sitting here in the dark and all the light you see in my face, it's just the computer screen. This is the ice biome, which I assume most of you figured out. If not, here is the ice biome yet again. And I'm saving the pot until boss. It will be glorious. In the beginning of Trove, you don't really need to use a lot of skill on a lot of the classes. One of the classes where you actually need to use a lot of skills is the Ice Mage, because the auto attack does basically no damage. It just slows people. Oh, that's where did you come from? I must slay you. The weird part about this bomb is that it does nothing downwards, which I kind of like, even though it's weird. But it does a load to the side and up. So, oh, don't I look sexy? We're similar, right? Oh well. No. Oh, I got... Oh. I was gonna show you the pot, but I am an idiot today. And I forgot that I have actually... I got trolled back. Or trolled back. It's a fate trickster. I kinda like those. There, I have my ulti again. I'm gonna go over to that very easy dungeon. well, I will show you that skill. If it's so the last thing I do, I will show you that skill. That was my whole plan. I was gonna play and level it up to level 5 and show you the skill of the BOOMeranger. Now it says BOOMeranger, but actually in the official patch note they said it pronounced like BOOMeranger. There, and let's start this dungeon. And hope we don't get kicked this time. I suppose the more kills I get, the higher chance it is to actually just get the skill that I've been wanting to show you. And hopefully I won't get disconnected this time. Hopefully. Very big hopefully. Explosions! Yes, I love explosions. And there's the boss. Hello, boss. How ya doing this morning? I'm gonna blow you to pieces with my bomb. Cause this class is bomb. Oh, it was actually one of the new abilities where it spawns like a little clone of itself. There is a level 3 dungeon there. What do you guys think? Should we? Yeah, we should. So, come on, friends, let's do a level 3 dungeon. I cheat a bit though. I kinda wanna do this dungeon and show off the coolness of all of the skills. So we finally get that done, and hopefully the server doesn't crash. Although I should not have said anything, but hopefully. I am a bit bad on this though, of finding my way out. This is a small one. There, bomb and pot. And did the pot do anything? No, not this time. How about now? No. Come on, pot. Do stuff. I love you. There. It basically works as a random thing. It can spawn bombs. It can also spawn like support things. If I remember correctly, it was cooldown reduction for the entire party. Well, there's not really parties, but it's like people close this vicinity. Oh, here we have Shapestone, which is the last of the minerals. First I'm gonna kill you with my pot! And there I got the support items actually. And there, as you see, I get everything he gets just because we're in the same party. Or, well, close to each other. And Shapestone you can also use for a lot of things, depending if it's like a bit of an all-round thing. You use it in crafting mostly, but I will go into details on that in another day if you want more Trove videos. I'm not sure which days I will be doing Trove, because I won't like have a steady flow on them. It will be more like I have some time over, I'm gonna record a Trove video in that case. Yeah, basically that. Have I forgotten anything? This game actually has a pretty good tutorial world, so if you want to get into Trove, it's pretty easy. And it was totally free. You just need to spend some time. I think pretty bad computers can run it. I have like average graphics on right now, just because Well, first of all, my computer is too bad for the highest, but also because I wanted to give you guys as smooth recording as possible without so much lag, although it lags every time you get into a new world. Yeah, this is my world. The guild world. I have made everything by myself so far. And yeah, good talk, good talk. And you will see me enjoying a cup of coffee as a finisher. Coffee. Actually, I wish you all a further happy day and goodbye, everybody. I did this all along. I promise.